Welcome back, JDC family. My name is Jay. This is my Diecast Creations channel, and today we are going to get into the Sweet 16 tournament, the long-awaited Sweet 16 tournament. I've been holding off because Heath wanted to send out the cars that he ran on his part of the JDC Outlaw series over there at Outlaw Speed Shop. So I have been holding off. The cars arrived today or yesterday. I'm sorry, and I got about an hour or so before we're gonna get any dinner going on. So I figured I'd run this off. So basically, the cars have been pitted against each other. Our track champion is Wolf Good. If you guys can see this here, Wolf Good was the track championship, followed by DT99 Race, Road Warrior John, Neil Cummings, Asco, Rapid Nismo, Dane Self, and Eddie from Simple Customs. And then from the bottom up on the right, Outlaw Speed Shop's top 8 were Rob Furrows, Gene Eggleston, Eddie Bennett from Voodoo Queen Designs, SRS Diecast, Flying Valiant, J x 4 Racing, Wastelands Raceway, and Chris Gibbs rounding out his top 8. Dane Self in the chat, what's up, brother? What's happening? So what happened here was it's going to go top down, bottom up, right? So basically the left lane is going to be always for the top. So Wolf Good is our track champion. He's going to go against the number 8 seed Chris Gibbs over there at Outlaw Speed Shop. So Wolf Good is going to claim the left lane for the first run. It's going to be best 2 out of 3, and it'll be single round elimination, right? Best 2 out of 3 single round elimination, and the winner will move on until there is one champion, and he will take this trophy that was sponsored by Full Custom Diecast Garage. And depending on who it is, I'm probably going to send the car with the trophy. But if it's not in the United States, then that could be a problem. And the winner would have to pay the shipping because I'm not rich. So that's how that's gonna go. DT99 Race, what's up, brother? What's going on, Jimmy? Getting ready to race. That's right. Getting ready to race. Rapid Nismo is in the house, and Rapid Nismo is driving that Volvo right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna line them up. We are gonna line them up. This is gonna be single round, best 2 out of 3, right? Best 2 out of 3. DT99 Race is going to be in that second race there. And the guys from Outlaw, you got to give me a little bit of leeway because I am not familiar with everyone, so I'm going to try to not butcher your names. There are a few guys that ran the Outlaw series that I do know, like Flying Valiant and Eddie Bennett over there. So this is the Outlaw Speed Shop track champion right here, Rob Furrows, and he's driving a Mustang GT500, Shelby GT500. He's gonna claim the left lane. He's gonna be racing Eddie from Simple Customs. We're gonna line these bad boys up. I'll do introductions as they hit the track. Dane Self is here. Voodoo Queen Designs. And guys, the Customs parking lot is filling up here. The Customs parking lot is filling up. We're going to have to wipe out these tow trucks soon. We got 25 entries are here at the JDC Raceway. Looking forward to this. The juke is not here. We got no jukes. The only juke is driving inside of that Volvo you got there, Rapid. Where's the juke? He says. It's kind of funny. It says one watching when I got like 3 people commenting, so I don't know how that works, but they make sure they took the back seat out. I got you, Dane. I got you. So we're going to kick this off, guys. We're going to kick this off. I'm going to actually use this as a practice run for the Pink Slips competition. It is going to be the same format, best 2 out of 3. And we're going to try to rocket fire these things down the track so that I could bang this out and see how fast it's actually going to go. So first up, and we're throwing our track champion out on the track right out of the gate. First up, we got Wolf Good in that left lane driving the 70 Dodge Charger up against Chris Gibbs in the 68 Dodge Dart. Chris Gibbs is the number 8 seed from Outlaw Speed Shop going up against our track champion right out of the gate, Wolf Good. Let's see how this goes. The right lane is always red. And he spins the tires out of the gate. Wolf Good does what he does best. That's why he's called the track champion. He launches out of the gate and takes a short lead, and the right lane is still spinning the tires, guys. Wolf Good pulls out to an early 3-car length lead early in this race. And he's saying that his track championship is not all that he signed up for. He wants the Sweet 16 championship, and Chris Gibbs closes a car length. He closes a car length, but Wolf Good cancels that out, pulls it back out to 3 car lengths here, and this Charger is on fire, boy. He pulls out to 4 car length lead over that 68 Dart. And it's not over for Chris Gibbs. He said, no. He hooks up a little bit, closes a gap, pulls it down to 3, and these cars are rolling fast now, but it looks like Chris Gibbs has ran out of time. That's right. Wolf Good has locked him out for the win and takes race 1, even though he makes a good run at the end, and hopefully he dialed this car in, because one more loss and he is packing it up to go home. Now we're going to switch lanes, guys. Wolf Good has 1 in the pocket. 1 in the pocket here for Wolf Good, our track champion here at JDC Raceway. And he is going to spin the tires just a little bit coming out, but he keeps with the back bumper on Chris Gibbs' number 1968 Dodge Dart. And these cars are pacing each other right out of the gate. That right lane of Wolf Good and the 70 Charger is up by 1 race here, and it's only going to take 1 more for him to take this thing home and move on to the next round. He squares up with Chris Gibbs. He squares it up. They are bumper to bumper, door handle to door handle as we pass halfway on the track. Who is it going to be, guys? Who is it going to be? Chris Gibbs says, no. I didn't come here to get knocked out right away. I need to at least get a win. I need to at least get a win here at the JDC Raceway, or this is an embarrassment. And it's not looking like Wolf Good wants to give him anything at all. As we approach the 3-quarter mark, the finish line is there, and they are squared up. Wolf Good, our track champion, goes to put the nail in the coffin. He pulls 1 car length here, and that's going to do it, folks. That is going to do it. Chris Gibbs gave it his all, but Wolf Good shows why he's the JDC track champion, and he moves on to the next round. If you guys like what you see, please smash the like button, because I'm about out of breath, and that's just the first race, guys. That is the first race. Chris Gibbs gets knocked out. So far, JDC versus Outlaw, and we are up by 1, guys. We are up by 1, and we are going to see who is going to square off. I'm sorry, I put that in the wrong spot. We're going to see who squares off against Wolf Good here, because the next round of the bracket is up next. And DT99 race, Outlaw Speed Shop's favorite for the JDC track, is up next, guys. DT99 race is squaring off against Wastelands Raceway. DT99 race, the man himself. Now, Jimmy has sent in a custom, and that thing is on fire. That flaming mini right there, right in the middle there. He's going to be participating in the Pink Slips Invitational as well, and that'll be coming up after the first of the month at some point in time. I am sorry, guys. I cannot keep up with the chat, so I'm going to need you guys to chat it up with each other. And maybe I'll have to make somebody an admin or something for the next one. But I got Amanda. She's gonna come in and kind of control the computer and the chat when the Pink Slips Invitational comes up. She's in there resting right now, so I had about an hour to get this rolling. And I'm not going to rush through it, but I also want to see how fast I can go for the big day when we go live with the Pink Slips. So we're going to see how this goes, guys. Next race number 2 is in the chute in the left lane. We got DT99 race driving that Hemi Cuda, and in the right lane we got a 64 Chevelle. Yep, 64 Chevelle of Wastelands Raceway. In the left lane, DT99 race. In the right lane, Wastelands Raceway. Who's it going to be, guys? Who is it going to be? And the right lane comes out hot. The right lane comes out hot. He pulls an edge over DT99 race. And this is not an unfamiliar sight. That one falls outside the box, guys. That's a re-roll for both dice. Both dice. And it's not unheard of for Jimmy to take a little bit of a breather out of the gate and see he squares it up. He squares it up with Wastelands Raceway. They are heads up right now as we approach the quarter mark, and it looks like DT99 Race is going to do what he does best. He pulls out to the edge over that 64 Chevelle of Wastelands Raceway, and JDC Raceway is coming out strong here today, guys. Coming out strong. Wolf Good already claimed his championship and why he is the champion by knocking out Chris Gibbs in that Dodge Dart in the first round here. So Outlaw is down by 1, and it looks like Wastelands Raceway wants to represent. So he pulls back up to the back bumper of DT99 race. This is a close race, guys. We are approaching the 3/4 mark, and they're heads up. They are heads up with Wastelands tailing DT99 race as we come down to the last stretch of the track here. As we come down to the last stretch of the track, DT99 race is in the lead, but not enough. Not enough. The right lane rolls a 6. The left lane rolls a 4. Now, this is the rule, guys. If both cars can clear the finish line and one of them rolls the higher number, that is the winner of the race. So the 6 is a 3 spot on the right lane. The 4 is a 2 spot on the left lane. Both of the cars clear. Okay, but the 6 takes precedence over the 4. So Wastelands Raceway comes around the left side and takes race 1 against DT99 race. We are going to switch lanes. We're going to switch lanes here, and we're going to run it back. We are going to run it back. It's not over for Jimmy, but he's going to have to take this win if he wants to move on to the next round, guys. Wasteland Raceway looks like he's hooking up. It looks like he's hooking up because he pulls out to the same lead as he had in the last race. Oh, I'm wrecking the track here, guys. The walls are crumbling. I should have fixed all this. Wastelands Raceway takes a short lead over DT99 race, but not for long. Not for long, because Jimmy pulls back up even with that 64 Chevelle. And look at this. Look at this. He takes the edge, comes around the right side, takes a small lead, but he's going to have to extend it. He is going to have to extend it if he wants to hold on, because this Chevelle was in tow that whole last race, and he came around at the last minute. So if Jimmy wants this, he's going to have to pull a gap here. He's going to have to purge that nitrous system and give it all he's got. And look at this, folks. He pulls out to a 2-car length lead with victory in sight. He wants race 3, and he's going to get it. He is going to get it. DT99 race takes the second race of this round, and it's going to be sudden death, guys. Sudden death to move on to the next round of the tournament. We're going to line them back up. That right lane is going to be Wastelands over there. And DT99 race in the left lane. Sorry, guys, my wires are getting a little caught up here. And it looks like the same story, guys. It's the same story. That Hemi Cuda is slow out of the gate, but it looks like he comes in just about a quarter mark. Just about a quarter mark. And there might be times where I have to pause if there's background noise and stuff like that, guys. Don't even mind it. I am a family man. We got things going on here, and I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. And I'm not going to tell anybody in the house that they can't do what they want to do either, right? So we are live for the Sweet 16 tournament. These two cars are race 2, and they are heads up right now. Wasteland Raceway hammers down, pulls a gap on DT99 Race. Is he going to let him do it? I don't think so, because DT99 Race is a natural. Jimmy's been doing this a very long time. He said, no. You better watch who you're talking to. You better watch who you're talking to, because I'm coming in hot. And coming in hot, he does. He matches up at the line, guys. These guys are at the finish line here. And who is it going to be? It's going to come down to this last roll, sudden death. The left lane takes it. The left lane takes it. DT99 Race eliminates Wastelands Raceway in sudden death and moves on to the next round, making it 2-0. JDC versus Outlaw. Outlaw Speedway is gonna have to step it up, guys. But this is his lowest seed. So this is the 8th and 7th seed that just went against the 1 and the 2. So as expected, JDC is up. We're going to see how it goes down the line, because his faster cars are going to come in here after these next couple races. We shall see what happens as the heat turns up here at JDC Raceway for the Sweet 16 tournament. I'm going to lose my voice doing this stuff, guys. I'm telling you. And I don't know what the chat looks like right now, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys that are here. And I hope that you come back for the Pink Slips Invitational, because these are all customs that were sent in by the community. We are up to 25 cars right now. It's going to be over 32. We are going to have more than a full bracket come race day. I am not claiming any cars for my own. These are all going to go back out to the winners that put their time and effort into this. And we're going to see what happens come race day. The clock is still ticking. We have until February 1st to get your entries in. Get me the shipping information, and we'll make it happen, right? How is this working out? 17 minutes in, and we're down 2 races. So figure 20 minutes, and that was 5 races. Yeah, and I'm BSing a little bit, I guess. All right, next up, we got Road Warrior John, our number 3 seed here at JDC Raceway, going up against J x4 Racing from Outlaw Speedway. J x4 Racing is driving a custom AMC Javelin. This is a custom by Keith early in his customizing career, I believe. And in the left lane, we got a 55 Chevy driven by Road Warrior John. Let's see who is going to do this. Right out of the gate, Road Warrior John hammers down. Road Warrior John is no slouch, folks. He was in contention to win the championship when we had to go to a 3-way tie, a 3-way breaker, and he ended up with the short end of the stick there, but he's showing that he is still salty about it as he pulls out to a 2-car length lead here early against J x4 Racing in that AMC Javelin. But J x4 said, yo, man, I'm no slouch either. I came up and made it into the top 8 all the way up there in Massachusetts, made the trip down here to Long Island, and I'm not going home. I am not going home. I'm here to stay. But Road Warrior John is all the way from the UK, and he said, I got other plans, man. I took a huge trip all the way across the ocean to be here. You know how many hotels I had to stay in since my tournament was done, and I couldn't go back home? So you're gonna have to figure it out. As Road Warrior John locks out J x4 Racing in the first round, taking race 1 and moving on to the next race. Now, if Road Warrior John wins this next race, it's over for J x4 Racing in that custom AMC Javelin. This is the Sweet 16, folks. The right lane is always red. The left lane is purple. The left lane pulls back out and takes a short lead. Road Warrior John spins the tires out of the gate. You guys let me know how this is going, because I have no idea what the chat looks like. I am just doing what I do and hoping that it's entertaining for you guys. But I need to know for the Pink Slips tournament if I need to change anything. Road Warrior John drops the hammer in the 55, comes around the right side, and J x4 Racing is tailing him as we come up to halfway. tailing that car, tailing that 55 Chevy as we come up to halfway. And these guys are both getting out of the groove. There might be some oil on the track. I don't know what's going on. They're both spinning the tires at full speed, and that is dangerous. That is dangerous, guys. You can't be doing that. You got to get out of the throttle. You got to get out of the throttle. But as Colin McRae said, when in doubt, go all out. And that's what Road Warrior that's what Road Warrior John is doing at the moment as he pulls back out to a 1 car length lead. But J-by-4 Racing knows that this is it. He's got to do something now or it is all over. So he pulls back up, door handle to door handle, bumper to bumper. But Road Warrior John puts the nail in the coffin, taking race 2, knocking out this AMC Javelin, and moving on to the next round. Moving on. How you guys liking this, guys? How are you guys liking this? My voice is almost gone, and I'm only in race 4. I never seen anyone do races like this. Nas is in the house. What's up, brother? Yeah, man. This was my idea, and I think, I think it's pretty original, and I think everybody's having fun with it. And it was my way of getting people that don't customize involved in the community, in the channel, you know, just like supporters and stuff. And if you don't know, this is the sequel to the JDC Outlaw series. So me and Keith from Outlaw Speed Shop both ran a 4-week points series with mainline cars, and these are the top 8 finishers in points from both tracks, squaring off against each other today for a Sweet 16 championship. And it's also a practice session for me to run the customs tournament that I have coming up. All these cars are customs that were sent in by customizers in the community, and that's going to be super sweet. So let me catch my breath a little bit. Jay's going to have a stroke. Pace yourself, Jay. Yeah. I don't know if I can, guys. I'm just gonna go full out. When in doubt, go all out, right? In the left lane, we got Neil Cummings driving the 57 Chevy Bel Air. In the right lane, the Flying Valiant. He is in a Dodge Challenger. What is this thing? A 70 Dodge Challenger. Chuck at Flying Valiant up against Neil Cummings in that 57 Chevy. Here we go, guys. Right lane is always red. The right lane is always red. We're going to get this fired off. So far, JDC versus Outlaw, we're up 3-0 right now. Every single person that's made his way down here from Massachusetts has packed it up early, guys. What is going on over there? I don't know if there was sabotage done to the fuel systems on these cars or what, but it's not looking good right now. But we are heading into his top. We're heading into his top 4 after this race. So we'll see. We will see if the tables turn. And I hope that they do. I really hope that they do, because that's a long way to go to get sent home early, you know? But Neil Cummings in his 57 Chevy is hauling gas right now. Hauling gas on Chuck from Flying Valiant. Chuck better figure it out, man. Chuck better figure it out, because this is not looking good. And he starts to hook up. He pulls back up to the back bumper of that 57 and says, Neil, I'm coming for you, man. You better not make a mistake. And as he says it, Neil slips up, gets out of the groove. Chuck has a run right now, but Neil hooks back up, puts the hammer down, hits the NOS system, and crosses the line, taking race 1. We're going to switch lanes. Neil is going to go into the right lane. Chuck is going to take the left lane. That 57 Chevy is up by 1. Up by 1. And this is best 2 out of 3 to move on. Best 2 out of 3 to move on. Chuck gets a good launch. Comes out to a 1-car length lead over Neil Cummings. And Neil pulls back up. We are door handle to door handle. Bumper to bumper. Crossing the quarter mark. Both cars roll a 3-spot. So we're going to be heads up as we approach the halfway mark. as we approach the halfway mark, that right lane's going to edge out. Neil starts to pull on Chuck, and Flying Valiant is in desperation mode right now, and he needs to be, but he is slipping. Neil is flawless right now. With one win in his pocket, Chuck starts to creep. He starts to feel the pressure. He pulls back up to the back bumper of Flying Valiant, but that's going to do it. That is going to do it. We go 1, 2, 3. Neil takes race 2 and wins over Flying Valiant, making that 4 in a row for JDC Raceway over Outlaw Speed Shop. I don't know what's going on here, guys. I swear the tables are not skewed in any way. This is a total random matchup, and you're about to see the same setup that just went on reversed, because this is the track champion from Outlaw Speed Shop. This is Rob Furrows in his Mustang GT 500, and he is going to take point against Eddie from Simple Customs. Now, when I say take point, the first car, the top car, always takes the left lane first, okay? So he's going to take point over Eddie from Simple Customs, and Eddie was our 8th place seed. Our 8th place seed versus Outlaw Speed Shop's first place seed is about to square off in a best 2 out of 3 for the next round. Whoever takes 2 races is going to move on to the next round. If you guys didn't know, Full Custom Diecast Garage is sponsoring this tournament by hand painting this custom 3D printed trophy, and that'll be sent out to the winner of the tournament, as long as they're based in the United States, because I don't have money for shipping. And Rob Furrows shows why he is the Outlaw Speed Shop tournament winner as he pulls out to an early race lead. But Eddie from Simple Customs is no slouch in that Shelby Daytona Coupe. He pulls back up even with Rob Furrows in this Mustang, but the Mustang drops the hammer, puts the pedal to the metal, pulls back out to an edge over Eddie from Simple Customs, and they're both in the grease right now. Those back tires are sliding around. I think they might have touched a bit. They might have touched fenders, but we're going to see who can get back in the throttle first, and it's not Eddie. Rob Furrows is a master driver. He knocked out 31 other cars to get where he is right now, and he's showing it. He is showing it. Eddie closes the gap down to one car length, and it looks like Eddie closes the gap even as we approach the finish line. Who is it going to be for race 1? Who is it going to be? Eddie from Simple Customs pulls off the upset over the track champion from Outlaw Speedway, taking race 1, and we are going to see if Rob Furrows can figure this out. Oh, man down. I might have just destroyed Eddie's car. I might have just destroyed Eddie's car, guys. And I don't know what's going on in the chat still. I'm a tomato. Oh, goodness gracious. Live a Diecast is here. Andre Cruz, Rapping Nismo, Zolo's in the house. What's up, brother? Yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. I'm sorry that I can't be on the chat as much because I'm trying to get this rolling, right? Here we go. Rob Furrows is down 1. The track champion from Outlaw Speedway. Is he going to get knocked out right out of the gate by our low man on the pole, Eddie from Simple Customs? We're about to find out. Rob Furrows has different ideas. He hooks up, launches out of the gate, takes a 1 car length lead over Eddie from Simple Customs, and watch out. This man is on fire. He purges the nitrous system between races, makes sure he's got a full bottle on ice, and that thing flies out of the gate, taking a 2 car length lead over Eddie from Simple Customs. And look at this, guys. Look at this. He maintains that 2 car length lead as we approach halfway, and it looks like Eddie is going to start to close. Eddie starts to close. He closes it down to 1 car length as we go past halfway, and he starts chipping away at the block, guys. He chips away at the block. He pulls up to the back bumper of that Shelby GT 500, and now he ends up even as we approach the 3/4 mark. The 3/4 mark is here, and Rob Furrows knows it. He knows that he is behind the 8 ball, and he needs to pull out this win or he's going home early, and it's not gonna happen. He rolls enough to get across the line, but the left lane rolls the higher number. Eddie from Simple Customs pulls off the upset of the day, sending home the track champion from Outlaw Speedway. And moving on to round 2. That is an upset right there, guys. If I've ever seen one. JDC versus Outlaw Series, JDC Raceway versus Outlaw Speedway is up 5-0 right now, guys. And the track champion just got knocked out. I don't know what's going on here. I swear the dice are not weighted. Everything is even, but it's just not working out. These guys must have got really cold on the trip down from Massachusetts, which is kind of ironic because it's freezing up there. I don't know what's going on. Let me take a look at the chat. Jay, how many cups of coffee have you had today, bro? Half a pot, man. Half a pot. Jay has a beard. Yes, I do, Rapid. Yes, I do. You guys will see it real soon. I was just on the podcast with Chuck and David the other night, and I'll be doing a video here soon. You guys will see me. I'm not scared. All right, where are we at? Dane Self is driving the Scion FRS in the right lane, going up against Gene Eggleston. Gene Eggleston is the number 2 seed. The number 2 seed from Outlaw Speed Shop. He's in a Plymouth Barracuda. Gene Eggleston versus Dane Self in that Scion FRS. Race 1 is going to fire off here. Who is it going to be, guys? And they both come out hot. They hook up. The burnout box must just be coming in. And Gene Eggleston says, listen. We got to put up for Team Outlaw here. And it's not going to be a shutout. No matter how cocky you Long Island boys think you are. We are here all the way from the Northeast. And we're here to stay. Even though 5 of us got knocked out early. Even though 5 of us are out, we are going to do this and try to make it happen. And Gene Eggleston is edging out Dane Self here as we approach the 3/4 mark. The 3/4 mark is here, and Dane Self still has a shot, but he needs a 5 or a 6 over a lower number here, and he does not get it. He gets a 4. He makes a run up to the door, but Gene has enough to make it across the line, taking race 1. And we're going to switch lanes. How is this looking on camera, guys? Am I moving around too much? I know Jimmy had said I should look at a rig, but those things are like $80. So I don't want to buy it just for one thing. I mean, I don't know. We'll see down the road, but race 2 is here. And Gene Eggleston takes race 1, and Dane Self says, listen, man, I'm here to represent as well. So you're going to have to put up. Either put up or shut up. Put up or shut up as Dane Self pulls out to an early race lead, and he gaps him by 2. He says, welcome to Gapplebee's. Can I take your order, please? And Gene says, yes, I will have a Big Mac and a side of fries. Keep the shake because I am straight on that. But Dane Self doesn't even hear him. He doesn't hear him. That big turbo spools up in that little Scion, and this thing rockets down the straight, pulling a 2-car length lead over that Barracuda. And it's not looking good for Gene. This might go to sudden death, folks. Yep. Dane Self is at the line, locking out that Plymouth Barracuda, and we're going to sudden death here as both cars have 1 win each. We're going to see who's going to move on. Best 2 out of 3 in round 1 here. In the left lane, Gene Eggleston in that Plymouth Barracuda. In the right lane, Dane Self in the Scion FRS, and that little racer puts the hammer down, hooks up. He's got less weight, less horsepower as well. But when you got less weight, it's easier to hook. It is easier to hook, but with that big motor in the Barracuda, it starts to come in late. He puts the power down and gets it to stick, comes around the left side, and ends up edging out the Scion for now. But he looks like he gets it good. He gets it good, pulls out to a 1 car length lead over that Scion, and look at this. Gene starts to extend it. He pulls out heavy, 3 car length lead, just past halfway. Can you see what is happening here? This is sudden death, and Gene is trying to represent for Outlaw Speed Shop and Outlaw Speedway as he takes off down the line, but it's not over. Dane Self purges the NOS system, pulls up to 1 car length here. Gene better put the nail in the coffin, and he does. Dane Self is going to be sent home as the first winner from Outlaw Speedway, takes his spot in the next round. He's going to square up against Eddie from Simple Customs in the next round. And who's it going to be next? Who is it going to be next? We got Rapid Nismo in that Volvo 850R representing JDC Raceway. And in the left lane in that GMC Cyclone, S10 Cyclone, we got Eddie Bennett from Voodoo Queen Designs. Eddie Bennett from Voodoo Queen Designs is actually participating in the Pink Slips Invitational as well in that Volkswagen right there, that square back. That thing is beautifully done. But for now, he's driving for Outlaw Speed Shop. He's driving for Outlaw Speedway in that GMC Cyclone in the left lane. The number 3 seed from Outlaw Speed Shop is up and ready to go here. And that all-wheel drive hooks up over the Volvo. Now, this Volvo of Rapid Nismo was a very big sleeper in the tournament, guys. He was blowing the doors off of huge muscle cars with big motors. He's got something going on there. I think he's got an experimental motor with the extra turbos and superchargers and all that good stuff. We don't really know because he wouldn't tell us. He said that he wasn't allowed to pop the hood because his dad told him he wasn't allowed. He wouldn't let him. I think there might be a juke motor in there, some sort of juke stuff going on over there. I don't know what he's got, but Eddie from Voodoo Queen Design said, I don't care what he's got in there because I'm doing what I do. He could do what he does over there. I'm out. I am out as he pulls out to a 3-car length lead here. Early in the race, he is pulling out to a 4-car length lead over Rapid Nismo. And I don't know what he's doing, man, because it's a long way back to the UK. So Rapid better do something fast because Eddie Bennett just locked him out and took race 1. Eddie Bennett is going to take race 1 over Rapid Nismo from the UK. We're going to switch lanes. Rapid, you better step it up, buddy. You better step it up because Eddie Bennett is not playing games. We are in the big leagues here. This is the top 8 from Outlaw Speed Shop and JDC Raceway here to compete for the Sweet 16 championship. Race 2 against these guys. Eddie Bennett in that blue GMC Cyclone has 1 race over Rapid Nismo. We're going to see how this goes. We are going to see how this goes, and Eddie gets out of the groove, and Rapid hooks up. He said, no. You don't know me, man. I got an attitude. When I get mad, it goes off. But Eddie is a veteran in the game. He said, I don't care what you got coming out of your mouth, youngin'. I am here to do what I do, so you could do what you do, and we'll see who gets down the end of this and does what they do. That's funny. Right lane goes 2, left lane goes 3. Rapid Nismo pulls a 3-car length gap over Eddie Bennett from Voodoo Queen Designs. And look at this, guys. Rapid is putting up right now. He don't want to go home. He does not want to go home, but Eddie Bennett starts to close. He brings it down to 2. but Rapid drops the hammer. I don't know how many Nas bottles he has in that thing, but he purges one of them and locks Eddie out. It doesn't matter that fell out because the race is over. We are going to sudden death. We are going to sudden death here in race 7. Race 7 of the day. Both cars have 1 win each. This is going to be it for all or nothing, for all the biscuits and tea. As Rapid would say, for all the tea and crumpets, and all the gravy, all the marbles, all the everything. They both spin the tires out of the gate. They both spin the tires out of the gate, and then they both hook up too. So we rock it out to a 4-length crossing the quarter mark here. Rapid starts to pull. These cars look pretty even right now. Eddie Bennett has figured it out. Rapid has figured it out. They are at the same pace, guys. Eddie is at the left corner of that Volvo, and it could change at any point in time, and it does. Eddie pulls back up square, just past halfway. Door handle to door handle, bumper to bumper in sudden death. Who is it going to be, guys? Who is it going to be? Eddie Bennett has the run. He pulls around the left side of that Volvo, and it's going to be all or nothing. Rapid, you better come back, or that's a long way back across the pond, buddy. It's not over. It is not over. Who's it going to be? The left lane is going to take it. Eddie Bennett sends Rapid Nismo packing his bags back across the pond to the UK. Can we get that to stay there? Yeah, we could get that to stay there. Rapid is knocked out. He's packing his bags. Salty right now. Or should I say sugary, because he's eating biscuits. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, Rapid. I'm sorry, buddy. Good try, though. It was a good run. It was a good run. All right. All right. Poor Rapid, I see. Come on, 850R. He was begging for it. I know it. Put the jet fuel in. I hope you guys are enjoying this, man. I really do. We might have to break up the Pink Slips tournament. We might have to break it up into a couple lives because we're 42 minutes in and we are 8 races in. And there's going to be 32 cars, so there's going to be 16. So that'll be an hour and a half to 2 hours just for the first round. So we might go 2 lives for that. We'll see. We'll see how I feel that day. My voice is starting to scratch right now. So in the next race, we have another barn burner, guys. In the left lane in that 70 Chevelle. I believe this is a 70 Chevelle. We got SRS Diecast. SRS Diecast representing Outlaw Speed Shop today. In the right lane, we got a 68 Barracuda. 60-something Barracuda. The Plymouth Barracuda, driven by Asko, all the way from Finland, I believe. He's either Finland or Sweden. All the way from over there, Asko driving the Plymouth Barracuda. SRS in the left lane. Asko in the right lane. They both rock it out. They both hook up as they tree that up perfectly. Perfect tree, and they come shooting out of the hole, and these cars are heads up. Door handle to door handle right past the quarter mark, and they are still heads up. This is a great race all the way down the line to the halfway mark on the track. And the right lane starts to edge. SRS just loses a little bit of horsepower, and the right lane of Asko in that Barracuda starts to edge him out. And he continues to. That right lane has a run. He pulls one gap over the left lane, and he's gonna extend it. He extends it to 2 lengths, and that might be it for SRS in the first race. But not if he has something to say. He is in striking distance, folks. He is within striking distance. If he rolls a 5 or a 6 here, and it's not going to happen. A right lane rolls the higher number, gets across the line. Asko takes race 1 here in round 1. We're going to switch lanes, and we are going to fire this off. If the left lane takes this race, it is over for SRS. That one jumps out of the dish. and we're going to see what happens. And SRS is starting to shake. He's starting to shake. Asco hooks up, fires out of the hole, takes a gap on him, takes a gap, but not for long. SRS hooks up. He comes back to the back bumper, and it looks like this is going to be a good race as well, folks. This is going to be a good race. They are both rolling high speed right now, at high speed, and we are going to be just past halfway as both of these cars are flying down the track. SRS grabs another gear, comes around the right side on Asco, and they're swapping spots. They are swapping spots. Asco comes back around the left. This is the race of the day right now as far as I'm concerned, because they are squared up. They are squared up as we approach the finish line. Who is it going to be? The left lane rolls the higher number. Asco takes race 2, knocking out SRS early in the tournament. Early in the tournament. Guys, how are you enjoying this right now? How are you enjoying this right now? I don't know what is going on. Don't Rapid, don't be surprised if you find a hammer through the window of that GMC. Eddie, drink some water. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I am drinking some water. It's just I'm rapid fire over here, you know? Rapid fire. Rapid fire. Chris, what's up, man? Welcome to the Sweet 16 tournament. All right, guys, this is how it's going to go. We're going to move into round 2 here, and it's not looking good for Outlaw Speed Shop. We are up 6-2 after round 1. He's got 2 hanging on. Eddie Bennett from Voodoo Queen Designs and Gene Eggleston in the Plymouth Barracuda. All these other guys are JDC regulars. They all transferred through the tournament, and we are going to see who it's going to be here. We are going to see who moves on to the semifinals. Who moves on to the semifinals. And we are going to see. And Eddie Simple Customs is going to take the right lane. And Eddie Voodoo Queen is going to take the right lane. All right, guys. All right, guys. Round 2. If you like what you see, smash the like button. I appreciate it. Round 2 is going to kick off. Round 2 is going to kick off with 2 JDC regulars here. In the left lane, your track champion for the JDC Outlaw Series here at JDC Raceway, Wolf Good, driving the 70 Dodge Charger. In the right lane, looking for revenge, is DT99 Race in the Plymouth Cuda, the Hemi Cuda. DT99 Race finished second in the points here, guys. Second in the points to Wolfgood as they edged out in a sudden death tournament. And then behind them, Road Warrior John is still hanging on, man. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. The top 4 from JDC are about to head off, heads up, and 2 of them are getting knocked out as we move on to round 3. Let's go. In the left lane, Wolfgood. In the right lane, DT99 Race. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. DT99 Race says, not this time, Wolf. I'm here to stay, man. You're not going to do it again. You are not going to do it again. I'm trying to take my spot at the top, and you're not going to spoil my fun. But Wolfgood has other plans. He's a fun spoiler. He's a fun spoiler. He comes around the left side and gaps him by 1. DT99 Race goes down by 1. Is he going to come back? Is he going to come back? I hope so, because Wolfgood is on fire. He pulls that gap to 3 car lanes, and it's not looking good. We might have some engine trouble in the left lane as Wolfgood extends his lead to 5 car lengths on DT99 race. It is detrimental right now. It is detrimental, and Jimmy starts to hook up. He brings it back up. He closes it to 4, but I think it might be too late, and it is. Wolfgood takes race 1. They're going to swap lanes and see who moves on to the semifinals. The track champion is claiming his spot right now. DT99 race might have blew a cylinder. He might have blew a cylinder. They say they run best right before they blow up, and I hope that's not the case right now. But Wolfgood hooks up out of the gate and gaps Jimmy again. He gaps him again. That Hemi Cuda is spinning the tires still. He's up by 1 in the right lane, and we're going to see. We are going to see he pulls out to 2. He extends the length to 2 as we approach halfway, and Jimmy starts to pull. He starts to pull. He brings it back up to the bumper of that Dodge Charger, and we are going to see what happens here, guys. We are 1, 2, 3, even, just past halfway as we approach the 3/4 mark, and Jimmy DT99 race starts to hook and book. He comes around the left side, puts his nose out there, and he starts to extend it. Can Jimmy from DT99 race put the nail in the coffin and push a sudden death? Yes, he can. Wolfgood takes his first loss in a long time. The champion goes down. For once, somebody has stood up to this man and put him down, put his foot on his neck and said, no. It's not over. It's not over for me. And Jimmy keeps the heat going, pulling out to a 1 car length gap over Wolfgood. He wants to put the champion down. He wants to take his spot, his rightful spot on the podium. He said, I'm still salty from the way the tournament ended before. I'm still salty about it. This is my game. You're just a spectator. And is it going to end up that way? We shall see. DT99 race slips up just a bit. Wolfgood comes around the left side. And that's how it's going to be just past halfway. And DT99 race squares up. They are door handle to door handle, bumper to bumper at the 3/4 mark. And who is it going to be, folks? This is sudden death. Welcome to the Sweet 16 tournament. Wolfgood pulls back out. It's not over. Both cars are in striking distance. We are going to see who takes it. Jimmy, DT99 race comes around the right side, knocking out your track champion, Wolfgood, and moving on to the semifinals. Talk about a race, huh? I need some water after that one, I'll tell you what. Yep. Hooking and booking, baby. All right, those are your top 2 seeds here at Riverhead Raceway. Your top 2 seeds at JDC Raceway. Your 3 and 4 seed are ready to square off. All of these guys were the top racers here in the Outlaw Series for JDC Raceway. The right lane of Neil Cummings is still a little upset because he wanted in on the 3-way tie and he didn't make it. He didn't have enough points to make it. So he's going to try to make up for that over Road Warrior John here in this second round of the Sweet 16 tournament. And look at this, guys. He's still pulling, but Road Warrior John pulls back up to 1 length of a gap here, and we're going to see how this goes. But Neil Cummings is pulling in that 57 Chevy. That 57 heavy Chevy is here, and the 55 pulls up to its back bumper. It pulls up to its back bumper, but not for long. Neil pulls back out to a 1 car length gap. And this is a good race, guys. This is a good race because Road Warrior John is not letting him out of sight. He's not letting him out of sight. As he pulls back up to the back bumper, they both go 3. Neil is at the line, but they're both in striking distance. Whoever rolls the higher number here is going to go. And the left lane comes around. He rolls a 6. He comes around. Road Warrior John takes race 1, upsetting Neil Cummings as he led that whole length down the track. Man, this is the best. Literally on the edge of my seat. Awesome, Charles. That's good to hear, brother. That's good to hear, man, because I am going through it over here. Ah. These guys said I was biting off too much that I could chew with the going live for the pink slips thing for the whole thing. So I think you guys might have been right. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a round one, and then we'll go live the next day for round two and on. Because that'll be double what we're doing here today. And this is already up to 55 minutes. So CJD in the house. What's up, brother? Really not keeping up with the chat, guys, because I can't. I can't. Road Warrior John is up by 1 over Neil Cummings. Rolling into round 2 here in round 2. Race 2 in round 2. They both hook up. They both roll a 6. They come out to 3 spots here over the quarter mark. Approaching the quarter mark. Neil Cummings puts the hammer down. Comes around the left side of that 55. But Road Warrior John shows why he is who he is and why he's still here all the way from the UK. Squares up, but spins the tires just a little bit, and Neil comes around the left side. Neil comes around the left side. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on, baby. And it looks like Road Warrior John is going to come back around, take the lead over Neil Cummings, but not for long. Neil brings it back around the left side. They are both in striking distance again. This is a barn burner, folks. And Neil Cummings takes race 2. We are going to sudden death, folks. Sudden death here. And we're going to see who moves on to the semifinals. And I gotta speed this up, guys, because dinner's going to be on the table soon. And I'm going to be the one that's late for dinner. And that's one thing you can never call me is late for dinner. Yep. So the right lane rockets out. Neil Cummings takes a short lead over Road Warrior John. And we're going 2 spots each. We are going 2 spots each. Neil is pacing John at one length here. And he pulls it to 2. Neil pulls it to 2. He said, I know what it means to be on the edge, and that's where I live now. That's where I live now, and that's where I'm going to keep going. He pulls it out to a 3-car length lead over John, but John starts to pull back. He starts to pull back, closes the gap to 1, and we are going to go 3 more lengths, and Neil Cummings locks out Road Warrior John. Moving on to the next round of the tournament. And that is going to be here. And I believe John raced the AMX, or the AMC. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, boy. Here we go. This is where it gets good, guys. This is where it gets good. Those were all JDC entries. Now we got Outlaw versus JDC. Representing JDC Raceway in the left lane, our number 8 seed, pulling off an upset, knocking out the track champion from Outlaw Speedway, Eddie from Simple Customs. In the right lane, you got Gene Eggleston in the Plymouth Barracuda. We are going to see who moves on to the semifinals here, folks. The left lane gets the jump. Eddie comes out hot, and Gene gets out of the groove just a little bit, but that's all it takes here, guys. That is all it takes here, and Eddie starts to pull some more. Pulls a 1-car length gap over Gene Eggleston in that Plymouth Barracuda, but Gene starts to hook up. He brings it back up to the back bumper of that Shelby Cobra Daytona coupe, and they are pacing each other, guys. Just past halfway, we are going to see who moves on to the semifinals, and it is looking good for Eddie, but he's going to have to start pulling. Because I'm pretty sure that Plymouth has more to offer, but Eddie starts pulling. He listens to what I said. He pulls a 3-car length gap here early in the tournament and takes race 1 over Gene Eggleston and represents nice for JDC Raceway. I kind of want to see one of these guys move on. I don't want to see all the Outlaws guys get knocked out here in the second round. We're going to have to see. Gene's going to have to step his game up. He was the second place seed from Outlaw Speedway, so we shall see if he can hold up here against the powerhouses that are coming out here and the one known as Eddie from Simple Custom. They both roll a 3-spot. And Gene takes a short lead with Eddie in tow at his bumper. We're going to see what happens, guys. And it looks like Eddie spins the tires and Gene hooks up. He blasts out to halfway on the track, taking a 2-car length lead, and it looks like Eddie's going to close the gap. Eddie comes back up to the back bumper, and this is a barn burner, folks. This is a barn burner. Gene knows that he needs to make it happen, but Eddie knows that the horse is wounded. The horse is wounded, and he wants blood. He smells blood. He starts taking a bite. He comes around the right side. He takes the lead over Gene, and he says, sayonara, hasta la vista, baby. We are down to the wire, and Gene Eggleston is not having it. Not having it. He comes back up, squares off as we approach the finish line, guys. This is going to do it. If Eddie crosses first, he moves on. If Gene crosses first, it goes to sudden death. Eddie from Simple Customs knocks out Gene Eggleston and moves on to the next round. Whew. Is this entertaining, guys? I'll try to keep up with the, I'll try to catch the live chat later, I guess. What time is it? 7 o'clock. I got to go wake Amanda up here in a second. And, what do we got? 1, 2, 3 more races after this? Okay. I'm running out of water. It only takes one outlaw to win it. And there's still 2 in the game. Yep. Gary's here. What's up, brother? I forgot R doesn't stand for really fast. Oops. All right. In the left lane, we got a GMC Cyclone driven by Eddie Bennett from Voodoo Queen Designs. In the right lane, representing JDC Raceway, all the way from Finland, I believe, Asko. Asko in the Plymouth Barracuda. And Asko spins the tires. Eddie Bennett hooks up in that all-wheel drive GMC Cyclone and launches out to a 2-car length lead. A 2-car length lead early over Asko. This is uncharacteristic of Asko in that Barracuda because he has been on fire. Literally, look at the paint on that thing. He is on fire this whole tournament, guys. This whole tournament, and he starts to bring it back. He closes the gap to 2 lengths on the Cyclone. He closes the gap to 2 lengths. We approach halfway, just past halfway. Who is it going to be? Eddie Bennett starts to slip, and you can't do that against Asko because he will capitalize on the problem that you're having. He closes in down to 1 length here as we approach the finish line in this final race, in this final square off of round 2. And Eddie Bennett puts the nail in the coffin and takes race 1. He takes race 1 over Asko. Representing Outlaw Speed Shop, he takes race 1, and he is the lone survivor. He is the lone survivor, the 3 seed from Outlaws bracket. So we shall see if he's going to make a run here and close out Asko as we move into race 2. And look at this. The all-wheel drive system is phenomenally working right now. He pulls out to a 1-car length lead early in the race, guys, but Asko drops the hammer, brings it back up to the bumper of that pickup truck. And they are pacing each other, guys. Big motor versus all-wheel drive. Who is going to edge out who here? Who is going to edge out who? And Eddie Bennett is up by 1 race. So it only takes 1 more to move on, and look at this. He must have had a Nas system that he didn't show before, because that thing starts to pull big time. Big time. Esco pulls up to the back bumper. Eddie chucks the deuces out the window. Rockets down the straightaway, down to the 3/4 mark. And look at this, guys. He locks out Esco, taking the victory and moving on to the semifinals in that GMC. Who did Esco race? He raced Rapid, right? Yep. Not like it matters. All those guys are knocked out. 7:05. All right. You know what? We're going to get this done. We're just going to push through, guys. We are going to push through. DT99 race is going to be next up in the left lane. This is another JDC Raceway. JDC Raceway square off in the semifinals, guys. In the semifinals, we are down to 4. We are down to 4. 3 from JDC Raceway, 1 from Outlaw Speedway. We're going to see. We are going to see who can pull out the victory here and take home the trophy sent in by Full Custom Diecast Garage. And it looks like 3 out of 4 are in the United States. So if Neil wins it, we'll work something out. He's up in Canada. I don't think the shipping's going to be that much to send that thing up there. So we'll see. In the left lane, you got DT99 racing a Hemi Cuda. In the right lane, Neil Cummings in a 57 Chevy. This is the semifinals of the Sweet 16. You are here live in effect. We are making history, folks. Let's go. The right lane, they both roll a 3. They both roll a 3. They come out even. They come out even. Both of these guys know all stakes are on the line. All stakes are on the line. And Jimmy from DT99 Race pulls out to a 1-car length lead early. Is he going to hold up? He extends the lead to 2. He extends the lead to 2. 2 car lengths. But it's going to have to be more because Neil Cummings got big motor in this thing. That 57 Chevy shoots flames out the side exhaust. And he pulls back down to 1. He pulls back down to 1, but Jimmy pulls back out. He extends the lead to 2. He says, I got to keep my distance here. I know how dangerous that 57 Chevy can be. And that Hemi is rocking out right now. He is rocking out. He keeps the 2-car length lead. We approach the 3/4 mark here. The 3/4 mark is here. And DT99 Race is commanding a lead here at the end. And he looks like he's going to take race 1. The Hemi rolls across the line, taking race 1 over Neil Cummings and moving into the right lane. The right lane is always red, guys. The left lane is the purple dice. We're going to see who it's going to be. If Jimmy from DT99 Race takes this one, he moves on to the finals, folks. But it looks like Neil knows it. He knows it, and he's not playing games. He gets a really good burnout. They might have put some extra soak on the tires. I don't know. He's got some sticky stuff going on. But it looks like he gets a good hookup. But DT99 Race is not going to lay over. You cannot play games with a veteran OG like him. But it looks like Neil has been around the block a couple times. He knows the game of cat and mouse, and he plays it well. So did he sandbag the first race to give him a little bit of an edge going into the next one? I don't know. We are going to find out, folks. But Neil Cummings is leading DT99 Race by 2 car lengths here as we approach the 3/4 mark. And it looks like that 57 Chevy might have more in the pocket. He might have more in the pocket as DT99 Race has gone down by 3 car lengths here, folks. 3 car lengths, and Neil Cummings pushes sudden death in the semifinals. Pushes sudden death in the semifinals with DT99 Race. This is a good one, guys. I hope you're enjoying this. I really do. I am losing my freaking voice over here. We're going to go 2 lengths right out of the gate. We're going to go 2 lengths right out of the gate. And the right lane hooks up. DT99 Race is losing his momentum right now, and I don't know what's going on, but that right lane is hooking and booking and cooking. He is cooking over there. He pulls out to a 3-car length lead. Jimmy's got to make something happen soon. If there's anything left in the tank, you got to use it now, buddy. You got to use it now because Neil Cummings is on fire. Flying down the track, he pulls out to a 5-car length lead here. 5-car length lead, and that might be all she wrote for the man, the myth, the legend, because DT99 races down by 7 car lengths here, guys. This is not looking good. Neil Cummings is going to lock him out. Neil Cummings is going to lock him out and move on to the finals. That's going to be it. That is going to be it in sudden death. In sudden death, Neil Cummings knocks out the man himself, DT99 race, and moves on to the finals. To the finals. Next up, we're going to have Eddie from Simple Customs versus Eddie Bennett from Voodoo Queen Designs. Eddie versus Eddie. I'm running out of water in my bottle over here. Also, Eddie and Eddie are parked next to each other in the parking lot, so this could end up getting dirty. This could end up getting real dirty come Pink Slip Day. We're gonna see. We're gonna see who's got the who's knuckling up here, because Eddie versus Eddie is about to turn into some spaghetti. I don't know what that means, but I just said it anyway because it was funny. And the right lane, Eddie's gonna hook up. The right lane of Eddie Bennett hooks up in that all-wheel drive system and pulls out the lead here, but not for long. Eddie from Simple Customs hooks up, pulls a wheel stand, brings it back even as we go down the line. Both of these cars are now at full speed, and we are gonna go. The right lane pulls back out, pulls a gap over the left lane of Eddie from Simple Customs, and they're both up to top speed, pulling 3 lengths at a clip. We are going to see who's moving on to the finals here, guys. Who is moving on? Eddie Bennett is leading Eddie from Simple Customs as we come down the line, and both of these cars are out of the groove. Both of these cars are at a snail's pace, but Eddie Bennett, with that all-wheel drive system, hooks up first. He hooks up first, but Eddie from Simple Customs closes in on striking distance. He can still come around the left side if he rolls the right number, and he does not. He does not. Eddie Bennett from Voodoo Queen Designs takes race 1. We're going to switch lanes. We're going to go back down to the start, and we're going to see who moves on to the finals. The left lane has 1 race in the pocket. Eddie from Simple Customs has got to step his game up. The Godfather has got to step his game up here as Eddie Bennett. I'm getting confused with these Eddies. There's too many Eddies going on over here. Eddie Bennett takes a short lead. He takes the short lead. Yes. Did I screw that up? No, that was right. They square up here, just coming up to the halfway mark. Just coming up to the halfway mark. Eddie from Voodoo Queen Designs takes the lead. He's got 1 in the pocket, guys. He just needs another win. But Eddie from Simple Customs is not going to lay over. He is the Godfather. They call him the Godfather for a reason. You don't mess with the man. You don't mess with the man with the plan. As he comes firing down the straight, these cars are at the same speed, guys. At the same speed. And it is going to sudden death. Nope. Eddie from Voodoo Queen Designs is at the line, but Eddie from Simple Customs is in striking distance. This roll determines it all. Who is it going to be? The right lane comes around. The right lane comes around, guys. That's a 4 and a 5. He's in striking distance. He comes around and takes the win, pushing sudden death. Sudden death in the semifinals. We're going to see who wins this. We're going to see who wins this and moves on to the finals here, guys. The right lane rockets out. As always, that all-wheel drive system is calibrated and hooking and booking. Hooking and booking. And I'm losing my voice. Hooking and booking. And Eddie from Simple Custom starts to hook up. He comes around the left side, takes a small lead here. Takes a small lead, and I'm starting to sweat, which is kind of weird because there's no heat in this room. 1, 2, 3. Eddie from Simple Customs puts his lead out. He starts to pull on Eddie Bennett. He pulls a 3-car length gap here, which is kind of unexpected. We didn't see this coming. That all-wheel drive has been flying. And Eddie from Simple Customs is locking out that S10 and moving on to the finals. Even though he makes a run in that right lane, it's going to be Eddie from Simple Customs moving on to the finals. And who did he race? I'm lost in the sauce here. Eddie Voodoo Queen raced Rapid. Okay. So that's it. Your finals for the Sweet 16 is up. Your finals from the Sweet 16 is up. We got Neil Cummings in the 57 Chevy. He was our number 3 seed coming in, our number 4 seed at the JDC Raceway, racing against the number 8 seed here at JDC Raceway of Eddie from Simple Customs. That left lane is purple. The right lane is red. We are in the finals here, guys. This is it. All or nothing. Best 2 out of 3 for who gets the trophy. Eddie from Simple Customs pulls out to a short lead in that Shelby Daytona Coupe over the 57 Chevy. Who is it going to be, guys? Who is it going to be? Eddie maintains his lead as we go into roll 2. Roll 3 is going to come around. Neil Cummings squares back up. We are door handle to door handle, bumper to bumper as we approach the quarter mark. That left lane starts to pull. Eddie needs to step it up. Neil Cummings drops the hammer, pulls out to a short lead, but Eddie does the same, squaring up again. This is a good race. They go back and forth, and Eddie from Simple Customs comes back around the right side, taking that lead. Who is it going to be, folks? Who is going to take race 1 as Eddie from Simple Customs pulls a gap over that left lane, but he's coming back. Neil squares back up as we come down the 3/4 mark, door handle to door handle, bumper to bumper. We are even in striking distance with the finish line in the finals. The left lane pulls. And Neil Cummings takes race 1 over Eddie from Simple Customs. Holy moly cabolies. The Canadian is rocking it out in that Fire 57. This could be all or nothing here, folks. All or nothing. In the left lane, Eddie from Simple Customs. The right lane, you got Neil Cummings all the way from Canada driving the Flamin' 57. Who is it going to be? And Neil is out for blood. Neil is out for blood right now. He pulls off the line, pulling a gap over Eddie from Simple Customs. And look at this, guys. Eddie better step his game up because Neil pulls a 2-car length gap. A 2-car length gap. He's already got 1 win in the pocket. Is he going to close this door on Eddie from Simple Customs, the Godfather from South Carolina? Who is it going to be? Can this get any better? As Eddie starts to close on Neil? He pulls it down to a 1-car length lead, but not for long. Neil Cummings drops the hammer, pulls it back out to a 2-car length gap over that Shelby Daytona Coupe, and it looks like Eddie starts to close. But is he going to run out of time? As we approach the finish line here? It looks bad. It looks real good for Neil, though, as Neil crosses the line, locking it up, taking the championship here at JDC Raceway. Ladies and gentlemen, your Sweet 16 champion, Neil Cummings, all the way from Canada, in that 57 Chevy, sits atop the trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Sweet 16 championship. In second place, you got Eddie from Simple Customs. Tied for third, I'm not going to run another race because I'm lost my voice and I got to wake Amanda up. But tied for third, your runner from Outlaw Speed Shop, the top the top entry from Outlaw Speed Shop, Eddie Bennett, Voodoo Queen Designs, and DT99 Race. They were both knocked out in the semifinals. But your winner, your championship winner. And we just lost it. We just lost it. Your winner and your champion here at JDC Raceway, Neil Cummings in the Flaming 57. Neil, I don't know what the shipping is going to be to Canada, but I will look into it, and we will get you this trophy, and that car will come with it, brother. So I hope this was entertaining, guys. If it was, let me know down in the comment section. I am just going to type a little bit of a message here so that I can see the live chat come after this is over. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Thanks for watching. Watching the Sweet 16. Sweet 16. Boom. I hope you guys all liked it. If you did, smash the like button. Let me know what you didn't like so I can change it come race day. And I hope you guys had fun with this, man. That's going to be it for me. I got to go drink a whole gallon of water. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.